Good morning. The humidity has hit DC today. Like, it's bad. Just like everything feels slightly wet. I'm surprised I'm actually even wearing jeans right now, but I did my hair this morning, and this is now where we're at. Like, there's a lot of poofiness going on. Anyway, welcome to what feels like the first video of the new chapter, because I'm now back in DC. I had the best time in Austin. Like I said in my last video, and probably in every video while I was in Austin, it always just feels like such a retreat when I'm there, and I just feel so refreshed after being there. And now that I am back, this is the start of us moving into our first bigger place together. My boyfriend moved into this apartment with me, and it's very small and very cramped, and it's really bugging me. And I've got really exciting news because we applied for an apartment, and I'm so excited. So fingers crossed. It's the really old apartment that we applied for like a month ago, and it was still available. So we decided to go for it. There's definitely some cons to it, but I think it'll be okay. Overall, it's a winner. It's going to be exactly what we need. So if we get approved for it, I'll explain everything and go through it all with you, but it's so exciting. I feel like we're starting to make some progress. In the meantime, I want to just start packing things up here because, like, it's bad. There's stuff everywhere. There's always stuff everywhere, and I just want to get stuff sorted. So today, that's kind of what we're doing. We're going to just start the moving process, start getting things sorted, because it needs it. This is kind of what I'm talking about when I say there's just stuff everywhere, and it's kind of because, one, I've lost the motivation to actually attempt to put it away because a lot of this stuff doesn't even have a home, so I'm more inclined to just throw things on the floor. And two, because I've kind of just been moving stuff from desk to bed, bed to desk, and moving things around as I need a particular space. Like, all my sewing stuff has been on my desk because it didn't fit in the cupboard, and I think it's just time to start getting things sorted. I just remembered I left my tripod in Austin. B's gonna send it to me, thankfully, but I have you on a light stand. I don't know, this might work, might not work. Hopefully you don't go toppling over, because that stand is just not strong enough for my camera. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna tidy up in here because I just feel like that's a good place to start. I can start thinking about boxing things up, which I have boxes as well, so we can actually start moving stuff today. Well, not moving, but you know what I mean, boxing things. But I'm gonna make my bed, and I have something to show you. Today's video is so kindly sponsored by Helix, and I have a new mattress topper to share with you. If you don't like the feel of your current bed, you do not need to go out and buy an entire new mattress. You can just get a mattress topper, and we have a new one for our bed because we both really like a firm mattress. It just goes on top of your current mattress, and it changes up how it feels. If you're the opposite to us and you like a soft mattress but your current mattress is firm, you can get a soft topper. And if you're a couple and one of you likes firm and one of you likes soft, well, you can actually get a dual mattress topper that has a firm side and a soft side, so that you both get exactly what you want in the one bed. It comes rolled up like a mini mattress. We got the Helix Premium Memory Foam Mattress Topper with Glacier Tex. This has a cooling fabric, which is a must-have for us because we both run hot at night, so having something that helps keep us cool was very, very important. And you just have to place it on top of your existing mattress, and on each corner there's elastic that you can hook over the edge of your mattress to keep it in place. And then you just put on your mattress protector and sheet. Usually a lot of sheets will accommodate the extra height, and then you just make your bed like a normal bed, and it's just so nice. I kind of like that it gives a little extra height to the bed as well. I definitely prefer a higher bed, and it's just made such a difference. My boyfriend really likes it. He's had Helix mattresses and mattress toppers before, and they are his favorite, so he was really excited when I told him about working with Helix because he definitely recommends their products. They're just really good quality, and as I said, if you do feel like you really need to change up your mattress, this is such an easy way to do it. If you are interested in a new mattress topper, then Helix has a Memorial Day offer of 27% site-wide from May 1st until May 31st. And if you are interested, I will have more information and a link in the description. I am going to start cleaning my room and finish making my bed. I did a really bad thing. I bought moving boxes off Amazon. It just feels so wrong because we already have enough cardboard and plastic and whatnot in this world. Like, did I really need to buy cardboard boxes for moving? I bought a pack of 10. They're kind of on the small side, and I want them for books because books are so heavy and we have so many. I just wanted some smaller boxes to be able to fit them in so they're not outrageously heavy to carry around. And outside of this, all my other boxes will come from the bin room. I checked yesterday and they only had one really large Amazon box, and it didn't seem practical because I just don't want things to be too heavy. And if I'm gonna put anything inside a large box, it's gotta be something light, like hats and handbags, which I may do at some point. I do have one medium-sized box out there and my hats are in it at the moment because I was like, oh, this could be a hat handbag situation, but it's not big enough for all my handbags. So that's where I got a bit caught up. Anyway, I just want to start boxing away things that I don't really need. So like my hats and most of my handbags, that kind of stuff can start going into boxes, and books. We don't need the books. So I did 2 boxes yesterday. One was just a little Amazon box and the other one was a Cezanne box that I've had for ages, and it was hidden in the back of my closet. I don't know why I never threw it out, but anyway. So that's kind of the plan of how I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Okay, so these are not quite as small as I thought they were. Like, they're a good size. I think that's a good size. It's gonna be heavy with books in it, but I think this is a good size. And here's the fun thing. I went to tape up a box yesterday and I ran out of tape. I got this much tape before it peeled off the cardboard or paper at the end of the roll. So I've ordered tape. The rolls are coming today, but I do have some different black tape. I don't know what it's called, but like you can tear it and it's really thick. So I should probably go and see if I could find that, and then we can box some of these up. I found the tape. See, it's like this black, thick, very sticky tape that can just be torn, so it makes it easy, but it's just Gorilla Tape. I don't know what kind this is. If someone knows what it is, please let me know. I will say, the only problem with this tape is that it's so hard to like unravel. I also just pulled way too much out, but it's okay. I also decided to reinforce the bottom by putting tape on the sides as well, because if it's gonna have books in it, it's gonna be so heavy. Okay, so my starting idea is one is gonna be books, the other one is going to be home decor, and I think I'm gonna start by boxing everything up in my room and probably taking down that little bookshelf that's in the corner over there because it completely pulls apart and it will fit in one of these boxes. So that may be the plan. Most of the books in my bedroom are mine. All my boyfriend's books are kind of out in the bookshelf, but they're all kind of the smaller, soft covered ones. Now, I have a couple of diaries. The rest of my diaries are in the living room. I'm gonna set these to the side and we can figure out those because I would like to keep them all together. I'm trying to categorize and be organized here, you know? These are the last books from my bedroom except for the 2 that are there. I just don't know if my boyfriend wants them packed away yet. And then the rest is decor. This is exciting. It's all happening. You know, whenever I mention moving, I always get a few people come out and just be really, really rude, and they get very mad at me for moving so often. And it's kind of ridiculous, right? Because, you know, why does someone else's choices about where they live and moving and everything bother you so much? Some people will get really environmental about it and be like, it's so bad for the environment moving so much. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know. I just bought a bunch of cardboard boxes. Like, I'm aware, okay? I know. Do I feel guilty about it? Yes. But I have done it many times because, and I'm gonna be real honest here, every time I've moved, okay, not every time, but most of the times that I have moved, it's because I was running away from something. Whenever anything in my life would just feel like it's falling apart, I wouldn't deal with it and I would just run away. Which is insane. It's part of why I've moved so much. I just always really loved that fresh start, and it felt like I was in control of my life when I was physically moving and doing something. So I feel like when I moved to Canada, I definitely kind of ran away, but it was by far the best thing that's ever happened to me because in my time in Canada, that's when I kind of was like, let's fix this and stop running. And so Moving here with my boyfriend is the first time that I have not run away from something, but I've actually run towards something. And it was, oh my God, 10 times harder than running away. Like when moving here was so stressful and so anxiety inducing because for the first time ever, I was actually moving towards something that I wanted rather than running away from something. And it was really, really scary. I mean, it has all worked out. I've been here for a year now and it's been amazing. But this move was so much more different than all the other ones where I just felt like I was running, you know? I was gonna say something and now I've just totally lost my train of thought. It'll come back, it'll come back. Anyways, I've got some decor here. So I split my books into like similar sized books to try and make this really, really organized. I'm gonna finish filling this with stuff that's in the living room. And this one can be decor. I just have to get some paper and stuff, which we saved. I just don't know where it is. It could be down in the storage locker. I did save some stuff the other day though. I have some tissue paper, but it's not really a lot, so I don't know how this is going to go. My boyfriend collects chess sets, and as I say that right now, someone on my last video was like, hey, why don't you share his name? I just don't want to, it's privacy reasons. So come up with a fake name for him. Let's call him something so I don't keep saying my boyfriend. Anyway, he collects chess sets when he travels. So we have so many chess sets and it's so, so cool. These ones fold out and the board is on the outside and then all the pieces are on the inside. And I think I have another one under the bed, and then we have the really beautiful green board that's out on the coffee table. Bookshelf is empty. This is really satisfying. It feels neater in here already without all this stuff. I still have to take my Cezanne bag away, which I'll hang on the back of the door, but I'm gonna move this over to the bed and start unscrewing it. It's a very cheap, very easy little bookshelf. I like it and I'm really excited to find a new place for it in our next home, but let's get this in pieces. Okay, so I did try to do something with this bookshelf a couple of months ago where I wanted to sit it on top of the Alex drawers that we have out there, and measurement wise, it should have been perfect, but because the floor and the ceiling are not even, it didn't quite fit. And what I mean is that there's supposed to be two, oh, you can't even see. There's supposed to be two little pieces that sit across here, and I unscrewed them. I still have them. I have Ziploc bags, always really handy for moving, to put the screws in and keep them all together. And then all of this, I'm pretty sure will just fold into here. Yeah, pretty much. I think I have to start at the bottom. I think there may need to be an easier way to do this. I might just have to lay it on the floor. I've decided against the black tape to try and keep all this together. I don't trust it. I feel like after sitting here for a month, it's gonna rip the paint off whatever I stick it to. I think it might be time to start pulling some of this stuff out and putting it into the boxes. As you can tell, it's become a bit of a mess out here, so I'm really excited to just get it put away, and then I'll be able to style it all up when we move. One very cool thing that I forgot to share with you in my last video is this little Death Star jigsaw puzzle. We ended up making a wrong turn when we were near Buc-ee's, and we ended up in this little car park that was full of storage lockers, and there was this old man who goes to storage locker auctions. It's people who haven't been able to pay their storage locker fees, and then their stuff gets auctioned off. And he had this really cool little Star Wars Death Star. So we bought that. It was $5. It's actually still got the tag on it. I need to take that off. But I thought it was really cool. I don't know how old it is. It looks old. Hopefully it's like super vintage, but just really cool. When I say I feel like everything is always a mess, this is kind of what I mean. It's mostly my sewing stuff. I just don't have a home for it and we don't have the room. So it ends up on the floor. That's some stuff that I brought back from my trip and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with it. I also ended up pulling my computer cable across the table one time and broke the vase that the tulips were in. So yeah, this is what it's like. I don't like living like this anymore. I just want to be able to have more space for more organization. I'm trying to stack all of my books in similar sizes so that it makes things easier. I think that works. I keep forgetting what I was gonna say about moving before. I don't know. Look, I moved a lot in my 20s and you know, I really did enjoy living in so many different places. I feel like I got to learn lots of different things and I am so ready to not move. Actually, I think it's just clicked in my brain. Like, why I'm moving again? Because we need a bigger place. It's just been so chaotic and this was always the plan. Besides, in DC, I'm on the side of TikTok where people in DC talk about living in DC and like there's this girl this morning talking about how much her building wants to raise her rent and it's just they want to raise our rent by like $300 here per month, which is insane. And it's just you kind of have to move if you want to pay like a cheaper rate. You can negotiate. Some buildings will let you continue on with having the good deals that new people get, but it's just crazy and a lot of people in DC have to move all the time just because of the constant increase in rent prices. So moving every year here is not uncommon. Anyway, we're leaving because it's too small and they're increasing the rent. There's no point because if we get this new place, it will cost about the same for it to have much bigger space as what they want us to start paying here. Okay, let's test. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, but I can carry it. It's not great, but it's doable and we can put it on a trolley. So, okay, that's done. I'm going to keep putting decor in here, I think, and just taking it from out in the bookshelf. It feels weird knowing I'm gonna be here for so many weeks without things being, I don't know, styled, but it'll be fine. Ugh, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna put it on the couch because I don't really want to put it on the floor because there's no way I'm picking it back up if I put it on the floor. I tried to find all of my packing stuff. I swear I saved it. It could be somewhere right in the bottom of the storage locker and I don't actually have the key right now for the storage locker. My boyfriend has it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and get a newspaper. So I got a newspaper. And since when have newspapers been $4? I feel like I'm getting older and getting to that point in my life where it's like, well, back in my day, yeah, $4 for a newspaper. What are they in Australia then? $6? Anyway, so I don't know if I'm gonna read any of this, but I now can wrap up all of my breakable stuff. So that's what we're gonna do next. Decor is done. It feels very satisfying. Pretty much all the small decor out of the bookshelves is gone. I took some things off the coffee table and out of the TV unit and it's all done. I don't know how heavy this is. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But this is the box, which I think is basically, yeah, it is like exactly the same size as the ones I just bought. This box just had Amazon stuff in it and I was thinking of using this box to put something lightweight in it. So I have hats and then a tote bag, but I'm thinking I should dedicate a box and I want to use this one because there's like kind of a hole in the side of it and it doesn't feel as sturdy as these ones. I want to use this for my fake florals. I have a lot. It's just going to be a very light box, but I figured that this would probably be the best way to go. It's looking really empty out here, which I'm very happy about. There's still stuff down behind the couch that I'll get to probably another day. I think I might get another one of these boxes and start putting some of the bigger decor pieces in it, but I've also run out of newspaper, so I would have to go and get some more newspaper. I just found a way to fit all of the fake florals in. I kind of had this big gap in the bottom that I fit them in. I just didn't want to squish them, and I think we're good. So I might box this one up and actually tape it off because I don't think anything else is going to go in here. All the florals are here and they're good to go. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here for today. It feels so much better in here. Like the corner over there where the bookshelf was feels so good. It is gonna be a bit weird though having boxes over in the corner of the living room for like a month. I stacked them all neatly out there on top of that wooden dresser, and I guess I'll just keep adding to it. I kind of pushed all of this stuff out on the bookshelves too, up onto one shelf, so I've got plenty of space to put things. I kept one page of the newspaper because it's got the crossword on it, so I'm gonna do that way later this afternoon. And then I think the next time I do some packing, I'm gonna do the kitchen stuff, all of the bits and pieces that I don't usually use, but I'm excited. I feel organized. I feel like I'm all sorted, and it's just nice to be kind of clearing things up as well. So I thought too, just because, you know, I want to give you a little sneak peek, one of my favorite things about this place, and fingers crossed that we get it, is there's trees outside the windows. I filmed the whole place when we went to look at it, and just trees outside the window is my favorite because right now I'm staring at a building and construction, and it's not pleasant. I'm really, really excited. So anyway, fingers crossed. Hopefully we get it, and I will see you very, very shortly.